Joe Pugh for Boxing UK in association with Supreme CBD, joined today by trainer Mark Tibbs here at the Jacobs Ryder press conference in Wembley. How are you, Jimmy? Mark, sorry.
Good, Joe. Yourself, mate? Jimmy's there.
I know. God, you look too much alike. Two knowledgeable men in boxing.
I don't look old.
Of course not. Just he looks so young.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, no, we're well, thank you.
Brilliant. And once again, it feels like only yesterday we was talking about Johnny Fisher's last fight against Torero. Back out this time, another 1,000 or so going to be in the arena. Great night. Done
unbelievable with the tickets. Him and his family, his dad, Big John, his mum Charlotte. Incredible. Like Eddie says, I loved it when he said out of his front room, done 2,500 tickets. Unbelievable. Yeah, no, brilliant.
And talk to me about Nguema. It's a step up from last time at Torero. How's he been in the gym?
He's always a diligent, hard worker. If anything, you've got to slow him down a little bit to take a day off. But he's up against a guy that's had 20 odd fights and knows his way around the boxing ring. So I expect him to give Johnny a few rounds. You know what I mean? Give Johnny could take him the distance. You know what I mean? Because he's of that knowledge. He knows how to fight, survive. He's got a good right hand counter. So we have to be careful of that.
Definitely, and just seeing him here in the press conference, he's a big guy. I think he's taller than Johnny Fisher. How do you think he'll adapt to that?
He has to adapt to it. I mean, that's what we work in the gym for. That's what we train for. So Johnny knows what he's got to do now, and he's just got to go out and do it on Saturday. Yeah.
Definitely, and for the main event, Dan Jacobs versus John Ryder. But who do you prefer in that one?
Well, listen, it's a tough call, man. It's a tough call. I know Jacobs has been a little bit inactive, hasn't he not?
Yep, and last time out he looked a bit shaky against Gabe Rosado.
Right, correct. So that'd be interesting. So hopefully, please God, Ryder's got him at the right time. But I saw some footage of Danny Jacobs. What a great fighter he is, and a great campaigner and quality operator he's been and is. So that'd be interesting, and he needs to have a little bit of an off night, I think, for Ryder to
come through it.
You know what I mean?
Definitely. And just quickly, we'll go through your current stable, and now we can officially talk about it. We couldn't speak about it last time we spoke, but Ebanie Bridges got a world title fight, and you're going to be in the corner in Leeds. Yes,
she's doing well. She's been at the gym for about 3 weeks now, I believe. She's with some pain barriers at the beginning of training, and she had a little moan up here and there, but she's sweet as a nut. She's a quality operator, a quality student of the game, and a big fighting art, and a great listener. Goes away and corrects what we've been talking about, what we've been coaching and things like that. Yeah. So yeah, she's up against it. She's got an experience in fighting in a world title fight for sure. Yeah.
And Tommy Fletcher, we haven't got any news on his debut yet, but I'm assuming it's going to be imminent. I, for one, cannot wait. What's he going to bring to the light heavyweight or cruiserweight division?
Well, he can't really. He's going to fight around the cruiserweight, but very light cruiserweight. You can't really put him in a weight category just yet because of his age, etc., and he's not fully mature or developed. But he will be a fully fledged cruiserweight at some point in his career. But phenomenal puncher. And he's got a good boxing brain as well. So he's got to box a little bit more, so he don't go looking for that big punch. But he's a phenomenal puncher, big puncher. A new Deontay Wilder, I reckon.
I can see it. I've been there and watched him spar, and I can't disagree at the minute. And then obviously you've got John Hedges. He's out in a couple of weeks' time. You're a busy man in 2022, Mark.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it? It's good for the boys and for us in the gym, and us as a team. Johnny Hedges is coming on wonders. Johnny, I'm really over the moon with him, and he's a cute guy, very cute guy, and he's getting strong now and punching hard as well. So I've got to give him. He'll have the confidence to get on that front foot as and when the time comes, if you know what I mean.
And tasty sparring between Hedges and Fletcher.
Oh, that's always tasty sparring. That's like fireworks, that is. But we like to get sparring in. But when we put them together, it's pay money to watch it.
100%. And last week it's kind of confirmed, obviously there's contractual situations, but Dillian Whyte's going to finally get his shot. A man who's played a big part in his career is yourself, Mark. Are you pleased that he's got it?
Over the moon. I just hope it comes off, and I don't see why not. And what a fight for British boxing. Brilliant.
Who do you see coming out on top on that one?
It's a tough fight. Listen, look, Fury's going to be hard to beat because of he's such a natural all-rounder now, But you can't never underestimate Dillian Whyte because of his fighting art and left hook, and he's just grit and his heart. So he brings it. He's going to bring it, and he's going to have to bring it with Fury. Can't box him on the outside, and the old press conferences are going to be box office and all, aren't they?
Oh, 100%. We could even see some more tables getting thrown in the air. But you won't be there to catch them that time.
I won't be there to catch them, defend them, no.
And next week is arguably one of the biggest domestic fights in a long time. It's Amir Khan versus Brook. Are you someone who's still interested in this fight, Mark?
Well, to be fair, listen, look, I'm a boxing guy. I was a little bit, at first, I thought, who wants to see that? It's a bit past its sell-by date, but as it gets nearer, I'm intrigued like everyone else. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to them two getting it on at last.
Do you give anyone the edge in that fight?
Can't be. Listen, if Khan keeps on the outside, does what he does best, far sharp shooter, keeps him long. If Khan gets close on his chest, gets round them whiskers, I can't pick a winner. It's a 50-50 fight. And
last week, we saw Chris Eubank Jr. fight Liam Williams. First of all, did you catch that one?
I did. I saw that fight. I thought I was impressed by Eubank, to tell the truth, but I was unimpressed because I wanted him to press him near the end. He put him over with a couple of stiff left jabs, and I thought he'd capitalise on that in the later rounds using two hands, if you know what I'm saying. But overall, he looked well.
And then we see kind of Billy Joe Saunders come out and announce himself for that fight. People didn't know whether he was going to retire or not. I spoke to you about it. You didn't know either. Is that a fight that you yourself would still be interested in? Billy Joe Saunders versus Chris Eubank Jr.'s rematch?
I'd like to see the fight, yeah, for sure. 100% like to see the fight. To be fair, one of you guys just asked me there, and I ain't gave it much thought. But yeah, of course, obviously, if they were serious, once they get us fans involved and boxing people, of course we'd like to see it, yeah.
And was you surprised to see Billy Joe Saunders come out and kind of announce himself if the right fight's there to come out of unofficial retirement?
No, I wasn't surprised. I haven't seen it myself, but I've heard it just now for you guys. But no, I wouldn't be surprised. He's been out of action for a little while since his big fight, and he's watching all the action going on around him, and he's probably missing it. Who knows?
And with his quality, do you think he could still come back after that Canelo defeat and win another world title?
It's difficult for me to say. He's got the ability for sure. So time will tell.
And finally, Mark, looking forward to Saturday night. One fight you would like to see out of all of your stable this year for 2022?
Say again?
If you could pick any fight for any fighter in your stable, what fight would it be for 2022?
What, pick a fight for one of my fighters?
Yes.
2022, I'd like to see Johnny Fisher fight for a title before the end of the year.
Against anyone in particular, or just the title?
No, you causing trouble.
You know me, Mark. Mark, thanks very much, and I'll speak to you again soon, mate.
Well done. Take care. Well done, Joe. All right, well done, mate. Good stuff. See you soon, mate.